In India, the Classic 350 has been a bestseller for Royal Enfield. But a lot of people, including us at Autocar, have wished for it to have a higher performance ceiling. Seemingly, Royal Enfield has answered our prayers with this, the new Classic 650. We've been riding it around some gorgeous roads and epic scenery in Newcastle, UK, and here's what this pretty motorcycle is like to ride. Before we dive into what the Classic 650 Twin is like to ride, let me elaborate on how pretty it is. The overall silhouette is unmistakably classic, and that's a great thing when it comes to the design. Quality and attention to detail too are pleasingly high, and this is perhaps the best finished Royal Enfield yet. The top chrome colorway you see here has, well, a lot of chrome. The fenders, handlebar clamp with the embossed RE logo, headlight shroud, switch cubes, and even the wheel hubs are all chromed out. The Classic 650 Twin feels like it's a size and a half larger than the Classic 350 despite the visual similarities. The 242 kg curb weight makes this the heaviest Enfield on sale today. Arguably, the biggest difference between the new Classic 650 Twin and the smaller 350 is the engine. The sweet twin-cylinder engine remains unchanged from the shotgun, and for those of you who wish the Classic had more oomph, RE has given you a solution here. What has changed from the shotgun mechanically are the fork and the wheels. The Classic uses a conventional telescopic fork, although at 43 mm it is the same diameter. Truth be told, in the time we spent riding it, the Classic 650 Twin's fork proved more than sufficient, and it also goes with the design theme of the bike. There's nothing groundbreaking in terms of features here. You get all LED lighting and the same display as the updated Classic, which now packs in a gear position indicator. The tripper pod is standard on all variants, and as on all RE 650s, there's also a slipper clutch. To sit on, the Classic 650 Twin is very similar to the 350. You're sat nice and upright, your foot pegs are also neutrally placed, there are no aches or pains in your body. We've been riding this around for the better part of a day, and I still feel I could do quite a lot more miles on it. To ride, the Classic 650 actually feels like a shotgun rather than a Classic, which is a good thing in most ways except one crucial bit, which we'll circle back to. From the headstock back, this is essentially a dressed up and chromed out shotgun, which means that this is a big heavy bike but one that can handle well. This is a motorcycle that with the right inputs can maintain a fair lick through the twisties, and the only thing that plays spoilsport is the foot pegs, which can scrape if you are a bit overzealous. Holding speeds around 100-120 kph is something the motor can do all day long with a sweet burble to accompany you. There being no wind protection and with how upright you're seated, you'll have to contend with a lot of wind blast. But the biggest drawback here is that the Classic 650 Twin suspension feels like the shotguns, not the Classic 350s, which is a real shame over road imperfections. The stiff shocks transmit everything to your backbone, and it was not a pleasant feeling, even on the sublime UK roads we rode it on. This is the biggest chink in the Classic 650 Twin's otherwise very handsome armour. Another gripe I have with the Classic 650 Twin is that it runs on wire-spoked wheels with tube tyres. Now, fixing a puncture on a tube tyre is no fun, let me assure you. Royal Enfield tells us that it is working on a solution. There will be wire-spoke wheels that will be tubeless, but that is still some time away. Summing this motorcycle up, if you want a feel-good motorcycle with beautiful attention to detail, imposing road presence, a powerful engine that feels like a step up from your current 350, then I think the Classic 650 Twin is a good choice. But you have to make peace with the firm ride quality. Royal Enfield hasn't revealed the price of the Classic 650 Twin, but has hinted that the starting price will be in the shotguns ballpark with the top chrome colorway in Super Meteor territory. With the big Classic, Royal Enfield has been quite clear that its focus is on the relatively untapped export markets, but the bike will go on sale in India in the coming months as well. Its looks alone will find this bike success, but just how comfortable and practical it will be on our roads remains to be seen.